All right, here is something that I do every day. And I've limited myself to 5 because I don't want to spend too much time on it because I'm already on Facebook enough. Um, but generally, how many of you get random friend requests from people that you like kind of have connections with? And you can see when people try to friend request you, it'll tell you, how many connections you have or how many friends in common you have. And I generally only accept friend requests that we have friends in common. So that normally means that we're in similar groups, we have similar interests, similar businesses, whatever. I don't generally accept people on Facebook that I don't have any friends in common with at all, because I don't know them. I mean, I don't know these people really anyways, but if I don't have any friends with somebody, that's kind of weird because we're all like in the same circles generally, so I don't accept them because normally they're trying to spam me or yeah, I don't know. That's just my personal preference. But I get a ton of friend requests, and you probably do too, of people that just want to be your friend on Facebook. If you're in business groups, if you're networking on Facebook, if you're in that VA for hire group, there's like a ton of people there. I typically reach out to people, about 5 people a day in the morning when I sign on to Facebook. And I say, hey, how are you doing? My name's Caitlin. Great to connect with you. And generally they will reply back. Sometimes they don't, but that's fine. Say, hi, nice to meet you. Great to connect. Or they'll say, hi, whatever. I don't typically pitch my business right off. I actually am genuinely interested in connecting with people. And then eventually the question comes up of, hey, what do you do in your business? Or why are you here on Facebook? What is your business? Do you have a business or whatever? Then you can say, I'm a virtual assistant and I work with so-and-so. Okay. This is a great connecting tool because generally everyone either needs a virtual assistant or they probably know of someone that knows someone that needs a virtual assistant. And almost all of my really almost everyone that I've ever worked with, either my web designer, my logo designer, my person right now that's doing my Facebook ads, my clients that I've worked with that I know that are in certain, do certain things, graphic design or web design, or they have clients that, or they need virtual assistants or whatever. I have a bunch of contacts that I keep in contact with. That are my friends that I do events with or whatever, I network with. I share their stuff. I share their stuff on my emails. I've got this great group of friends that I've worked with online and that I know have good work that I network with, and then I share what they do with other people that need them. So I have a web designer, and then if I see someone on Facebook that says, hey, I'm looking for a web designer, I tag Tammy Anderson, or she's my logo designer. But if I, if I see someone saying I need a logo designer, I tag her. If I see someone that says I need help with Facebook ads, I tag Jill, my Facebook ads person. So the reason that you, first of all, need to be networking on these sites, and not even just Facebook. You can do this on LinkedIn. You can do this on Twitter. You can do this on Pinterest. You can do this on any social networking site you want. Instagram. You can always message people. Don't message people and say, hey, this is my business. Come check out my website. Look at all this cool stuff I'm doing and try, come buy my product. That's not what you want to do. Just message them and be friendly. Try and actually make friends with these people. See what they're doing in their business. See how you can help them. See what you can share. You'll create these great connections and these great networking opportunities, and you'll find people that remember what you do and who you are, and they'll start sharing you. People will start seeing you in these Facebook groups and seeing what you're doing and remembering your website and sharing your blog post, and you'll create this great little community of people, and you can all just share each other's ideas and stuff. And it makes it so much easier when you need to share something that you have done, or you wrote this blog post and you can share it with this community, and then they share stuff with you, and they I continuously get leads for my business for not even trying. I'm not even like actively out there trying to get leads. I mean, I'm posting my promotions, I'm posting my my courses and all this stuff, but I have this great little community of people that I've just made friends with on Facebook that I check in with, that I just talk to about my business and see how they're doing. And they share my stuff for free. And some of these connections have been wonderful and they've gotten me great results. And I'm like, I'm so happy to be your friend. Like, you know, how else can I help you? And it's amazing what you can do on these groups just by being friendly, and not trying to just run around and throw your stuff in everybody's face all the time. You got to do that sometimes too, because you got to sell stuff. But you know, my tip here is to reach out to at least 5 women or 5 of your people that you haven't heard from on Facebook, people that you've never talked to that added you on Facebook and you don't even know what they do, and say, hey, you know, I'm here on Facebook. I see we haven't connected. Nice to meet you. Hope to learn more about you and your business. Something like that. And then just continuously make connections. You want people to know what you do, to recognize who you are on Facebook. So when they see you and they're like, oh, I just talked to her last week, you know, and here's someone looking for a virtual assistant, I can tag her. Or they'll like actively come back, remember who you do, and try and find you if they think it's a good match. That's been one of my like great little networking secrets. And I don't recommend going through it and messaging all of your friends at once. Facebook does have a limit on how many messages you can send a day, and they will disable your account for like a day if you go over that limit. The other social networks probably do this too, but it's great really to get to know people and to have like that little business community, like I said. I mean, the valuable networking connections that you already have that you don't even know about is just crazy. The opportunities that I've had in my business just by talking to people and being friendly, like I wouldn't have known about these people if I didn't reach out and say, hey, what do you do in business? You know, hey, nice to meet you. I don't know. That's just my tip for today. Let me know what kind of results you get from reaching out and talking to people. There might be people in your friends group or in these groups, or people that you haven't talked to in a while already looking for a virtual assistant. You don't even know it. So get out there and see what connections you can build. That's what it's really about here at networking, and having that you know, great support group, and include me in that support group. Remind me who you're looking for as a virtual assistant, because I see tons of leads for virtual assistants and I pass them up because I'm not a virtual assistant. I've you know, decided that that whole area is not for me anymore. I don't enjoy doing it. But I pass up on leads, and I see leads all the time, and there's all these great people looking for virtual assistants. And, you know, remind me, say, you know, Caitlin, I'm a virtual assistant and this is who I'm looking to work with. And I'll start, you know, networking and finding you some people to reach out to. So that's cool, right? Free leads. But let me know, you know, keep up with it. Just talk to 5 people a day about your business. And don't initially like bombard them. Just say, hey, you know, I'm so-and-so and this is what I do. Nice to meet you. And then, you know, maybe find them in Facebook groups, or click on their website and read more about them, or say, hey, I really enjoyed this article. I'm going to share it on Facebook. You know, show that like you actually care about what they do. And sometimes people won't get back to you, and oh well. But you know, it doesn't take a lot to do that for 5 people a day. And it really means a lot to me when people find, you know, something that I posted on Facebook and they said, wow, I really enjoyed what you said. And I really enjoyed that blog post and I'm sharing it now. I'm like, you know, this person's cool. They actually took the time to talk to me, this stranger, and try and network with me and actually like my stuff. Like, I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to keep them in my contacts and see what they do. And you know, how can I maybe support this person better? So that's my tip for today. Talk to 5 people that you haven't talked to, or reconnect with some people you haven't talked to in a while and see how they're doing. Just be friendly. I mean, that's what it's all about in business, networking. You never know, you know, what opportunities are out there until you ask. So get out there and see who you can find, and Yeah, it's kind of a crazy world. Just talking to people, it leads to so much. Just being friendly, crazy. So good luck. 5 people a day.